Hi everyone, and welcome. My name is Sarah. I have a 30-minute gentle flow for 30 minutes a day. You won't really need any props, so you really need yoga clothes. I'm not wearing yoga clothes. So just a mat or a carpeted floor, and let's get right into it. So start by sitting up straight, so your spine is nice and long, your shoulders are back, and your chest is lifted a little bit. You can close down your eyes and start to bring your awareness to your breath, which will assist you in fully arriving on your mat and present. Now begin to deepen your breath. So inhale through your nose, and then open your mouth, exhale. Let something go. Two more, just like that. Good. Blink your eyes open. Maybe turn the edges of your lips up a bit. And thank yourself for choosing to come on with you. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head just briefly. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Let's start with a little wrist exercise. Make your hands into fists. And then roll those fists around, stretching out through our wrists and our forearms. Go in both directions. Then place your hands back down onto your knees. Now we'll start with some shoulder rolls. So on an inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And then exhale, draw the shoulders back. And back. Just like that. 2 more times. So inhale, shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. Shoulders move back on an exhale. Scapula is lift. And then down and around. Back, forward, inhale. Exhale, back. And down. Good. Now we're moving the opposite direction. So we move forward, down, back, forward, down, back. Your spine nice and long. Forward, down, and back. Good. Now sit up straight, find a neutral spine, hands just resting down on the knees. And start to look over your left shoulder. Stretching and rotating through our neck. Good. Inhale to center. And exhale over towards the right. Inhale to center. And exhale over towards the left. Your shoulders square to the front of the ribs. They're not moving with your head. The only thing that's moving is your head. Exhale to the right. Bring your chin back to center and then lower your chin down towards your chest. You'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck. Stay here for a full cycle of breath. Good. Now on an inhale, begin to lift your gaze up towards the sky. You'll feel a nice stretch in your throat and the front part of your neck. And exhale, chin in towards your chest once again. On an inhale, like you're painting a line with your nose on your wall, look up. And exhale, chin in towards your chest. And pause. Draw your shoulders back. Good. Bring your chin back to neutral. And if you have your legs crossed like me, uncross them and come to bound angle pose so the soles of your feet are touching. And scoop your heels away from your groin area so you're making a big, nice diamond here with your legs. And your hands can come to your ankles and just begin to bounce your knees a little bit. If that feels good, if it feels better to sit in stillness, do that. Now, let's move through some seated cat-cow poses. So, keep your hands on your ankles and use them to help guide the pose. So, on an inhale, use your hands to pull your chest forward and your shoulders back, and your elbows can bend in towards your side. So, your spine's very arched right now. And this is our seated cow pose. And then on an exhale, you're going to fall backwards. You're going to hang on for dear life with your hands on your ankles and really round through your spine, almost like you're bringing your forehead down towards your pubic bone. Good. Now pull yourself forward, take your pelvis forward, look up on it, inhale, and exhale. Round your spine, chin towards your chest, and feel the back body broaden a lot. One more time, pull yourself forward, inhale, shoulders back, look up, exhale to round, creating a nice big C with your spine. Good. Stack your shoulders over your hips. And now let's scoot our heels a little bit closer. If it feels okay on your groin area, take your thumbs and start to massage your own feet. So send a little bit of love to the three arches of our feet, the medial arch, the transverse arch, and the lateral arch. And then also massage the toes and the ankles, maybe even up to the calves, the tops of the feet. When you feel satisfied with that, fold forward. So again, use your hands if you would like to help lower your chest down towards the earth. So if you'd like to inhale to find length and come into this seated cow pose that we were in earlier. And then from that space of length, you can begin to pull your chest down. So if you're nice and low and your elbows make contact with your calves or your thighs, feel free to press down on your elbows so that your knees come closer to the earth. This is going to deepen the stretch in your groins, your inner and outer. Just one more breath. Good. Now pose and elongate through your legs. Keep them separated. So maybe about a foot, 2 feet, whatever feels good for you. We're going to move into a forward fold, but it's going to be a nice spacious forward fold. So bend your knees a lot, a decent amount, so that you can make some contact with your belly, maybe even your chest on your thighs. So we'll find length by lifting up through our chest again, very similar to our cow pose, and then just begin to walk yourself down. Like you're lengthening your belly over your thighs. Hands can be nice and wide. Walk your hands back up. We're going to roll over our knees or however we find it easiest to get to a tabletop pose. So all fours. So stack your shoulders over your wrist creases and your hips over your knees. And from here, you're going to flip the right palm to face up. Bend at the elbow just a bit so that we can stretch the back of our wrist, the back of our hands, forearms. Place your palm down and flip the other palm. And knowing the more you bend your elbow back towards your knee, it's going to be the deeper stretch. Now very gently flip your fingers to face towards your knees and your thumbs to face out. Now take this one very slow. This is why we're doing it one at a time. It can be a lot of temptation for some people. Please stop. Flip the other fingers towards your knees, thumbs to face out. Come back to your tabletop and then press yourself up so you're in a kneeling position. Keep your toes tucked behind you, and we're going to move into a very simple camel prep pose. So hands are coming to your hips, thumbs to face out. Bend your elbows in towards one another and expand through your chest. Press your hips forward as you bend back. Your tailbone will descend, so it's going down towards the earth to avoid compression of the lumbar spine. We'd like to keep those hips over the knees. So if they're heading back a little bit, just back off the bend. Okay, you can stay more upright. Keep your gaze lifted up. Good. And then exhale to release, come back to tabletop. Untuck your toes and pat out the tops of your feet. Now draw your knees together and sit back on your heels, continuing to stretch the tops of your feet. So hang out here for a few breaths, or if you want a little bit more intensity as far as the stretch of the tops of your feet goes, place your hands down to the earth beside your knees, and then press away and lift your knees up. So again, the tops of your feet are down, so your toenails are down. We're pressing into our arms to lift the knees up off the earth. Good. Lower your knees back down and then come to a kneeling position. Separate your knees 2 fists width distance, so they're right underneath your hips, and tuck your toes once again. One more round of our camel pose. So place your hands again right on your back side and begin to press forward and use your hands to guide your tailbone down as you begin to lift up through your gaze and your chest. This is all about opening up through your heart space. Squeeze your elbows together. Be fine with you. Relax fully. Good. Begin to release the pose, come upright, and then sit back on your heels, but keep your toes tucked under. And take a breath here, hands can be on your thighs. You'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your feet. Good. Come to child's pose, so big toes to touch. Let's bring our knees together as well. Drape your belly over your thighs. Fingers come behind you, palms to face up, forehead to the earth. Allow your shoulders to just drip down towards your mat. And release any sort of engagement of anything. And allow the stretch to simply be passive. Good. Now reach your fingertips forward. And inhale to reach your fingertips as far away from your body as possible. And then on an exhale, walk your hands over towards the right. Keep grounded through both sit bones. You'll feel a nice stretch in your left side body. Maybe your left hand reaches over your right. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, walk over towards the back. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale here in our child's pose. Good. Inhale, come back forward to your tabletop, and exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. So if you would like to step back to a plank and lower down, you can. Or you can walk your hands away and lower onto your belly. However you want to get there, come to your belly, and your hands can be underneath your shoulders. Press down through the tops of your feet. Squeeze your elbows in by your side. And on an inhale, lift your chest, your chin off the earth to face cobra. Exhale, lower your forehead down towards the earth and relax your body. On an inhale, use the strength of your back to lift your chest up off the earth. Exhale, lower your forehead down. One more time. Maybe coming up a bit higher to our full cobra expression. Pressing into our hands, squeezing our elbows in, legs squeeze together, look up. Good. And then exhale, lower everything down. From here, we'll flip over onto our back. So however easiest way for you, come onto your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. It doesn't have to be a super compact squeeze. Just one hand to one knee and the other hand to the other knee. Rock a little bit forward and back, side to side, massaging the muscles around your sacrum and your lower back there. And then place your feet down onto the earth with bridge pose. So your toes are facing forward, feet are hips width distance apart, and your hands can be down by your side. Now this is a very gentle version of bridge. On an inhale, lift your hips up off of the earth, relax the back of your head, the shoulders, the glutes. Have this be a very relaxed, non-rigid bridge pose variation. Exhale, lower the hips down towards the earth. Beautiful. Now on an inhale, lift your right leg up. Your leg doesn't need to be straight. In fact, bend it a little bit. Point your toes and then flex your toes. Point your toes, flex your toes, and then make some circles with your toes, lubricating and relieving any stiffness in our ankle joints. Good. Now, allow both hands to come to the back of the thigh, or if you're feeling a little bit more open in your hamstring, you can walk your hands up. We are working on stretching through the hamstring. So wherever you want to stop, stop, but begin to pull very gently that chin in towards the chin. Of course, if you can't make the connection with your hands on your leg at all, that's totally okay. Grab a strap or a leash or a necktie. Next, we'll move into half happy baby. So reach for the outside of your foot if possible, otherwise the outside of your ankle if you can. And open out through the knee so that it's coming towards the right of your arm. And then pull down a lot. And maybe this right shin is perpendicular to the earth. Energy is coming up to the heel. Hands can relax either on your left hip crease or down by the side, wherever you feel most supported. You can move around a little bit if you'd like. Good. Now we're coming into half butterfly or bound angle pose. Point your right toes and then place your right leg on the ground. Good. So it's going to be open just like that diamond that we made in our legs earlier. Stay here if you'd like. Arms can be out, or if you want a little bit more, extend through the left leg. And find yourself in this reclined tree pose. So you can point both sets of toes. And then maybe grow your branches. So your arms can come up overhead, or you can find a cactus with your arms. Feel your entire spine nice and flush down on the mat. And a beautiful opening in that right head. Begin to draw that heel back in, unwinding from our tree, our knees close down. And then again, inhale that right leg up, and then cross the right knee over the left, just like you're sitting in a chair. And then lift your left foot up off of the earth. Now you can stay here with the one cross, or if you want, you can find a double wrap or eagle leg. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We're moving into a twist. So first we'll start by dropping the knees over towards the left. Again, arms out like a T. You can look over towards the right. If the wrap of the legs isn't working for you, you can unwind and come into a more traditional supine twist. Knees stack over the hips, and then slowly drop the knees over towards the right. Again, if this isn't working for you, you can unwrap the legs and come into a more traditional supine twist. Or if you have pillows around, you can place them underneath your knees. You should be feeling a nice stretch in your lower back, the outside of your hips. Use your strong core to bring your knees back over your hips. And then reach for opposite ankles. So your left hand will reach your right ankle, your right hand will reach your left ankle. Find yourself in this shoelace sort of pose or Gomukhasana legs. Now pull your heels in towards your glutes and then send your knees forward. There's so many options for this pose, so take it wherever you'd like. That's one option. Or you can lift your heels up and spread them away from your body. Or you can keep your knees close and then the knees coming towards your chest. You can rock from side to side, but play around with how this feels in your body. And then whenever you're ready to release, hands by your side, unwind your legs and send them up towards the sky for a waterfall pose. So your heels are over your hips. Your knees can be bent, no big deal. Flex your toes so that they're rolling back down towards your nose. And invite in all of the benefits of this wonderful inversion. So we're sending fresh blood to our feet, really helping with circulation to our body. We spend so much time on our feet all day, so it's nice to get them elevated. For the full pose, you can reach your arms up overhead. If you don't have any blocks behind you. Good. And then draw your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a gentle squeeze. Rock side to side. And then place your feet down onto the earth and lift your left leg up. Left heel will be over the left hip, but if it doesn't line up, it's not that big of a deal. Arms down by your side. And use the strength of your core to keep that leg upright. And point and flex your toes. So both hips are level. Femur bones going right into that hip socket. Make some circles with your toes in one direction and then the other. And then take your hands to the back side of your leg, wherever it feels appropriate. And then begin to pull this leg gently towards your body. However much triggers something in the left hamstring. So it doesn't have to be a lot. But breathe into that sensation. Good. Now bend into the knee significantly and we'll come into the half base pose. So reach for the outside of the foot, elbows to be inside your knee, or the ankle or the calf, and pull down. Root through the right foot a lot, right knee is high, right hand to the hip. And move around a little bit if it feels good. But pull down so much. Imagine that left knee touching the earth on the side of the rib cage. Good. Now begin to point the toes and open out into a half Baddha Konasana. So the outside of your left leg is coming out to the earth. Arms out to either side of your hips. Stay here if you would like. Or begin to point through both sets of toes. Elongate through the right leg. And find yourself in this reclined tree pose. Press down through the entirety of your spine. Relax your shoulders. And find your expression a marsupial tree. And allow the heel of the right foot to press down into the earth, knees high, knees come together, arms down by your side, left leg lifts once again and crosses the left knee over the right. Lift your right foot off of the earth so you can down. And if you want to wrap your legs a second time, then otherwise just once is fine. Arms can come out like a T for a little bit more support, and then drop your knees over towards the right. Different variation of our supine twist. I know I really like it, but if it's not for you, that's okay. Sending a lot of sensation through our lower back and our hips. And on an inhale, use your core. Bring your knees back up. And find the other side. Lower the legs over towards the left. And look over towards the right. So good. Use your core. Bring your knees back over your hips. Find that single bind. And right hand to left ankle. Left hand to right ankle. Find ourselves in a shoelace position here. So many options here. And as long as your entire spine and your sacrum here stay on the mat, you're doing it right. So if you want to send your knees towards the front and your heels towards the glutes, you can. You want to separate through the heels, pulling your feet in opposite directions. That too. Be very aware of the sensations in your knees here. If you have injured knee at all, I would avoid this posture. Good. Now unwind. Legs up towards the sky in the waterfall pose. Arms up over your head. Point and flex. Both sets of toes. Now come into a full happy V. So bring your legs out like a nice big V. Bend into your knees so much and reach for the outsides of your feet or your calves and pull down. Pull down so much that your shoulders are flushed down onto the earth, just like the spine. Keep drawing the tailbone down. And if the tailbone's down, the sacrum's down, you can drop back and forth. Maybe even straighten out through one leg and then the other. Knowing that there's always the variation where your heels are closer in towards your spine. So it's more like you're in a floating Baddha Konasana, like I like to call it. So don't worry about your heels being up and your shoes being perpendicular. Just get the most out of this pose by finding whatever works for you. So don't think you have to fit into this pose. Release whenever you're ready. Coming into Shavasana, or if you'd like to take your Shavasana with a recline, angle pose, you're more than welcome to. You want to give your hips a little bit of a break. Extend out through the legs. Take up a lot of space, let your feet actually drop open. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And open up, exhale. Let something go. I encourage you to enjoy your shavasana for 3 to 5 minutes so that you can integrate and receive all of the postures. So don't feel like you have to rush back to your life. You deserve these 3 to 5 minutes for yourself. I will leave you here. Thank you so much for joining me today.